Single?
Yes.
Guys or girls?
Both.
Casey is wearing very little.
I really want to find love where somebody loves me just as much as I love them.
I'm actually really excited to see the reaction we get from the guys here at Speed Dating over her. I think they're gonna go for it.
I don't know if there's anybody that I really have connected with.
Anywhere you want, real live women waiting to talk to you.
So last time we watched, what's his name, Alex?
Yeah.
It was Alex, right? Mm-hmm. We watched him get stiffed by that woman. Mm-hmm. I don't remember what her name is, but damn you, did my boy dirty. I don't think that's gonna happen to this girl. I can't see her not walking away with someone.
Is it because she's a girl, or is it
Yeah.
because you think she's pretty, or is it because what?
It's because she's a girl. I think the option's going to be there, and instead of leaving empty-handed, I think that she will at least have the option to leave with someone. So I don't think, just based on numbers, she's going to leave empty-handed.
Okay, let's see.
I think nerd girls have a much easier time than nerd guys. Yeah, I'm speaking from experience. Okay, growing up as a nerd, you know, I had my big old afro. It wasn't like my hair is now. It used to sit up like this, and I used to be really, really chubby, and then I'd have like my Dragon Ball Z top on. Instead of my chest being out, my stomach was out. So I struggled with girls in the beginning. But the big girls, the big geeky girls, they didn't really have that same problem.
I would like to find some geek love. That would be nice.
Single? Guys or girls? Okay, over 18? Single? Guys or girls?
I like guys.
You like guys?
Well, I like girls too, but not enough to date a girl. Girls are nice.
It's because she's got her tits out.
Oh yeah, 100%. People are going to flock to that straight away.
My name is Casey Ann. I'm 22 years old, and I'm pretty geeky. Right now, I'm playing Lollipop Chainsaw.
Is that the same girl?
Yeah, that's the girl that was in the
With her
costume.
tits out?
Yeah.
Wow, she
What?
looks different.
Better or worse?
Is it rude if I say I think she looked fitter in her costume?
Oh, is it because of the boobs?
The boobs, the hair, everything.
She was dressed as the girl in Lollipop Chainsaw, which is I never got to play, but it was basically this game of this girl in like a cheerleader outfit with a chainsaw just going around. I think she's killing zombies.
Mm.
It was quite popular.
Mm.
I used to be babysat by my grandmother, and she had a NES, and I used to attempt to play The Legend of Zelda. So I started gaming back then, and I just kind of never stopped. Pauldrons. They're pretty fantastic when you're trying to walk indoors. Being a geek makes it tough to find a good guy because a lot of geeky guys are either intimidated by me or they want me to prove I'm a geek. So that makes it kind of tough to find somebody.
You know what, she's not lying though. You know, when if I start speaking to somebody, it's gonna sound massively sexist. I'll admit it. I'll be honest with you. If I start speaking to a girl,
You don't believe that she's a geek?
I don't believe her. Instantly, I don't believe her. I think less so now. There's definitely more women involved in that space. But definitely when I was growing up, if I remember I was talking to this girl, and I used to really be into like all the Godzilla stuff, like all the kaijus and whatnot. And she was like, oh yeah, I've seen like the old Godzilla films. And I said to her, name one monster.
And she named them all.
She named all of them. She even named some that I didn't know about. And but there's definitely something that I don't know if other guys do it that are like geeky, but it's definitely something that I did. I think I did it to you last week when
Yeah, when I knew who Kirby was, and you was like, no, you don't.
Well, it's because you said I've watched
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
I love nerds, and nerds love me.
I mean, every con now, we consistently turn away hundreds, if not thousands of people.
I have never seen this speed dating thing at any Comic-Con I've ever been to.
Yeah, but this is in America.
They should bring that stuff over here. I would love to go to it just to see what people have to say.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
I'm not going to Comic-Con to find love. Are you crazy? I'm going there to buy JoJo's Bizarre Adventure figurines.
Yeah, but that's because you don't have a problem getting girls. But these lot are...
How do you know that?
Right, so what I was going to say before I was rudely interrupted is that these people are so geeky and nerdy that they struggle to find love. So they've got no choice but to try and find love at Comic-Con, where they're going to find people who do have that same or similar interest. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
The reason that I want to go is I just want to see how they would interact with me. Because I'm not socially awkward around people. So I think I'd like to press them for answers. I don't mind when people are socially awkward. Apart from that story I told you about them Japanese girls, those girls. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch the previous episode. Those girls spun me. But most of the time, do you know what? I'm gonna find out who's someone of like a position of power in the UK at those Comic-Con and ask them why they're not doing this. This could actually be quite a fun experiment.
I mean, I would definitely go with you.
Would you dress up?
I want to see how they would be with me.
Yeah? They would clock you straight away that you're not into anything.
Yeah, so I want to see how they'll act.
Yeah,
Are they going to try to put me on to all their stuff that they enjoy?
Probably.
Or they're going to be like, get out.
No, I think...
You're wasting space.
No, I think especially guys like to introduce girls to that stuff. Like if I'm talking to somebody and they're not interested in that stuff at all, I like talking about it. So if they're not interested in listening to me, we're not going to be able to have a conversation. So I like to introduce, and not like the super hardcore stuff. Like I know if I'm talking to a girl that has no idea what anime is or what comics are, any of that stuff, I'm not going to go all the way in and say, oh, have you seen like, I don't know, like Junji Ito stuff? She's not even people that watch anime might not know what that is. I would start on that very basic level, like with Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, something like that, or Dragon Ball. You know what those things are, right?
Yes.
You sure?
I grew up in a house with
I'm
brothers.
joking, I'm messing with you.
I am nervous, but I'm excited at the same time.
It's hard to say what the person sitting across from me at speed dating will see as my best quality, especially because I'm going to be in costume.
What do you think? What do you think they're going to see as your best quality, given what you're wearing? It's the first thing that Sabi noticed, or what do you think all the guys are going to notice?
That is the first thing that I noticed.
It's the first thing everyone's going to notice. If you want a guy to see truly what your best quality is as a person, wear something modest and then say something interesting. And then they'll be pleasantly surprised when they take your top off and they see your gigantic melons. But if you're just going to put them on show for everyone to see, and it's fine, you can do that. I'm not some prude who's saying you can't get your tits out. Do whatever you want. I'm just saying, you get your tits out, that's the first thing we're going to notice. That's the first thing girls are going to notice.
Maybe she doesn't mind if that's the first thing they notice.
She said, I wonder what.
Yeah, she's just wondering, but
what are you wondering
that doesn't
about?
mean she would mind if that was the first thing.
If I was walking around with my knob out and then I said, what's the first thing people are going to notice? You know damn well what they're going to notice. You know damn well. They're not even going to listen to what you're saying. They're going to hear Zelda here, maybe Minecraft over there, but they're going to be fully focused on twins in the middle.
Hopefully it's not like my cleavage or something awkward like that.
Gentlemen, if you're here just to get laid, please leave. Ladies, if you're here just to get laid, take your pick.
This guy's a simp. You're supposed to be there for the boys. You sold them out.
I think she's going to have about 3 or 4 come
You reckon?
to her.
I reckon she's going to get the whole queue, unless there's someone else in there that has got their baps out.
So what do you do? Is that too personal?
No, I just mean in regards to what?
Oh, professionally. I'm a lawyer.
Lawyer, wow.
God damn, bruv, that was terrible.
That was just awkward as...
That was terrible, bruv. That's the worst that I've seen so far. They just stared at each other.
I don't think he's a proper nerd.
Yeah, maybe he was just there to cash in on the fandom.
Yeah, because if he was a proper nerd, then he would have wanted to talk about nerdy shit, and he wouldn't go straight to the point of, so what do you do? I'm a lawyer. Do you know what I mean? Like, she was so thrown off.
Yeah, he didn't even try. He just froze. But you know what? Just to be fair, and this happened to me when I was like 17. Do you want to say something?
I was going to say, he froze because of how awkward she was.
But he sat down. Like when you sit down to introduce yourself to somebody, you start the conversation. If I walk into here and you're standing here, I'll greet you, but I've walked into your vicinity. You didn't walk into mine. I start the conversation. At least that's how it works in my head.
Yeah, but you always start the conversation with me, so...
Because you don't talk. You sit there.
I
twiddling your
don't
thumbs.
talk.
Yeah, I'm like, Sab, you okay? And you're like...
Me?
Mm-hmm.
You're bullshitting. No, you're
What
lying.
did you do when you were sitting over there?
I was
like,
talking to you the whole time.
Yeah, what were you saying?
From the moment I walked in here, I was talking to you while setting up.
Was you?
Yes. That just shows that Michael doesn't listen to me when I talk. Do you see that?
I'm gonna say you're capping.
Are you being for real?
Yeah.
So I wasn't walking about telling you all my feelings and emotions. I didn't ask you if you went gym. I didn't ask you if you went back to work.
Alright, relax. I'm joking.
It's not a funny joke.
What I was gonna say is when I was I think I was 17 or 18, I did exactly what he did.
What ask someone what they do professionally?
No. I met this girl through my friends, and we'd only spoken on BlackBerry Messenger. I think that's what we were using back then. And when we went to the cinema, I met her, right? So she was, you know the Cineworld, whatever. She was quite short, so I walked over to her, and instead of saying hello, I expected her to say hello, and she might have expected me to say hello. And I walked over and I stood there and I looked at her and I was like, and then I walked away. And you know what I did? I didn't even go to watch the film. I was so embarrassed because all my boys were standing behind me and they were laughing and her friends were laughing at me. I just went home.
Why would you have not said hello?
I don't know why. I think I lacked serious confidence back then, but that's a grown man.
That's awkward as
Yeah, it was massively awkward. That's the
I'm not swearing.
worst. That is the worst interaction I've had with a girl ever. I vowed after that moment that I would never do that again.
I mean, I'm actually quite an awkward person because I'm super shy.
You're super shy.
Yeah. I would always say hello to someone. That's just normal.
I've never seen you be shy before. Ever.
Do you know why? Because you've always seen me in my own environment. If we went out, you'll see a different
Even when you
Sabi.
came to pick me and the boys up from the airport, you hadn't met Serjan before.
Yeah, but I knew you and I knew Ricardo, and I was in my car.
You were still very
And I was
talkative.
just talking to you because I needed to talk to you.
Nah, you were talking to Serjan. He was talking to you.
Barely. It was just he got involved in the conversation.
No, you're
and
capping.
I was like-
She's not shy.
But what I'm saying, I'm so shy. But what I'm saying is, if once people get to know me or you're in my environment, I will be myself. But if I'm out of my comfort zone, I'm around people that I don't know, I will be very quiet. You won't hear a word from me.
I don't know about that. We went on that podcast and you were talking a lot.
I had to. It was a podcast.
No, even before
When
it
I'm
started.
doing work, when I'm doing my line of work, when the camera's on, I can do what I need to do. When the camera was off, I was there. I was quiet.
No,
I
you
was shy.
weren't. We walked in. You were chatting to them.
All right, hear me out. Yeah.
She's capping, man.
I'm
I've
not
not seen
capping.
you once
I'm
been
not
shy.
capping. Don't you agree that things are always better when you have someone else with you?
Depends
So
on the
because
person.
you was there, I think maybe I was a lot more comfortable because I had somebody else there that I know. Whereas maybe if I went by myself, I might have been different. But like I'm saying, when it's to do with work, I can do what I need to do.
Okay, fine.
But if you took me out with a bunch of your friends that I've never met before, I would be very...
Do you know, I'm gonna
Shy,
I'm
quite
gonna
awkward.
invite you to my geekiest friend's birthday. Like what they do for a birthday basically is they get loads of consoles and they put them around the room and everyone's just playing games. And like you got Mario Kart over there, you got Street Fighter there, got Siphon Filter over here. And like you just basically jump from station to station. There's like food and drinks or whatever. I'll bring you along to that. I'll leave you on your own and you can interact with the nerds. Let me know how you get on. We'll put a little GoPro on you just to see how
Yeah,
it
but
goes.
if nerds are really friendly and stuff, I'll be right. When other people are friendly and chatty with me, it's easy. But when people are a bit more like not so friendly and chatty, then
No,
it's
most geeks that I've come across are very friendly because they want you to be involved in what they're involved
exactly.
in.
So then I'll be fine.
You'll be fine until someone asks you if you've watched The Last Samurai.
Yeah, then I'll say no.
Now I gotta bleep that.
Are you 360, PS3, PC?
PS3.
Oh,
What would you say is your favorite game?
Legend of Zelda.
Yay, me too. So far, it's been fun. Nobody has asked me yet if I've actually played this video game, so that's a good sign.
This is awful. This is so awful. You could have taken that conversation anywhere. When she said, "What's your favorite game?" and you said Legend of Zelda, and she said, "Yay," that's your signal to say, "What's your favorite Legend of Zelda?"
I don't think he cared.
Yeah, he just
He
was like,
did
"Why
not
am I
care.
here?" Bro? He looked like he wants to go back to his kebab shop.
Michael,
What?
that's rude.
He looked like he owned a kebab. Did he not look like he owned a kebab?
Is that not racist?
It's not racist.
Yes.
Did he look like he owned a kebab?
Owned a kebab. What does that even mean?
You know exactly what it means. He
Owns
looked
a
like
kebab shop.
Yeah.
No, that's rude. That's racist.
No, it's not
Get out
racist.
of here.
No, it's not
Stop
racist.
it.
Zombie lollipop chainsaw.
Yeah, you got it.
Did you play that?
Of course I did. I've been meeting some nice people. I don't know if there's anybody that I really have connected with or anything though, so I don't know who I would pick.
Do you know who I am?
If I was gonna guess, I would say you're Mortal Kombat.
Yes, good job. I'm Nutsuman. And you're Lollipop Chainsaw, right?
Yeah.
Do you have the head?
I do, yeah. They made leave the old boyfriend behind if I was gonna start going on dates.
You know what?
Yeah.
Too bad.
So KCM speed dated a guy who was
very physically fit, you know, very pumped iron looking, good looking guy, chiseled chin, very superhero, the Schwarzenegger style, you know.
and he seemed like he was completely unfazed by her looks. His eyes were always looking at eyes. He was never...
So your preferable games are cheerleader zombie games?
Well, my true love as far as video games is actually Zelda, so...
Ah, so I'm a big Zelda fan too. But I haven't played any of like the new ones on the newer, like the Wii system.
Do you not have a Wii?
Do not have a Wii. Let's not talk about my lack of a Wii. Pleasure meeting you, 22.
Nice to meet you. 22, and you were 24.
That guy wasn't too bad. You know, they were talking about Nintendo Wii,
Yeah.
the Zelda games. I think the mixed race guy, he probably got her attention. He probably wasn't looking at her boobs
He was
because
confident.
I'm wondering if I should just take a chance and write something down or not, because I'm afraid. So unless I know that I'm super sure, I'm just hesitant.
All right, ladies, go to that table. Gentlemen, you will stand up and go to that table. Hopefully, you've been keeping track of the people you liked on your scorecards. Of the people that you liked, you will write the number on your chest, your first name, and either your cell phone or your email address. Nothing else. The perfect match is just a chance to get 3 more minutes with somebody that you liked that liked you back. I think the perfect match is kind of a huge moment because, like, you might actually be seeing the start of a forever relationship. Okay, ladies. Head over there real quick and grab the papers that are yours. If you're 11, you grab 11. I hope you all have your perfect match in sight. You need to run to him as fast as possible right now. Go.
Hi.
So, like,
What if more than one girl wanted to go to him?
I don't actually know how it works. I guess he would just get to pick which one he wants to go with, or if he wants both of them. I wonder if he can do that. Just go full top G.
But just think about it. Like, she spoke to 30 guys, yeah? Not every chat would have been great, but then each of them people all would have chose somebody else, which means it's just about compatibility, because they might not have been getting along in a chat with her, but they might have had the sickest chat with another person. Like, he might have had a good chat with her, but an awful chat with someone else.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point of speed dating,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
What was your point?
Because I was just thinking about how awkward some of the other conversations were, but then I was
Yeah.
thinking, them guys can't just be really awkward because they would match up with someone else.
Potentially, but I could see those guys being awkward across the board.
Oh, but somebody just likes awkwardness then.
I don't know who likes awkwardness. I mean, I can deal with it. I don't like it.
Nah, I can't deal with awkward. I can't deal with it.
What if a guy came up to you and he just like you could clearly see he wants to get onto you and he was just staring at you.
Go away. You know them annoying flies. That's
Wow,
what it is.
Jesus.
so like, I don't know, do you still want to talk and hang out? You were telling me about your archaeology?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do, ideally, but I know that that's kind of difficult to break into.
But like, are you studying into that right now?
Yep, I'm studying history, and then I'm going to take archaeology-specific courses before I graduate.
I like that, like, you're studying archaeology. Like, I wouldn't suspect that, you know?
Yeah.
That caught me off guard.
I'm going to go to the costume contest tonight.
Yeah, I'll join you. Because
Okay.
I was going to do that too. 6:30, right?
Yeah.
Tonight, for our date, we're gonna go to the costume contest. It definitely seems like it could be a good fit, and I'm hoping that it goes well tonight.
I love your life.
Thank you so much.
How's everything?
Good to see you again. fun.
Yeah, good to see you too. When I dress up, I'm doing little cool stuff for them. I love it. It makes them smile.
I love when it's somebody's favorite character or something, and it just makes them so happy.
Oh yeah, I love it. You did really good on this. Like, you made all this?
Yeah.
That's really crazy. Like, I need to get on your level. Like, I am so off that.
We played Just Dance. He actually managed to get me on the stage dancing, which is a pretty difficult feat because I am the best dancer ever, as I'm sure it was obvious to everyone in that room.
Why
This guy's sick.
He's gassed. He's sick.
He is a whole vibe. He is actually a whole vibe. I like him.
I hope it works out for them. That'd be it. They look like a decent match.
She seems nervous around him.
Yeah. This guy, he 100%.
He does. He definitely
He
does.
didn't even look at her boobs. He was
I
unfazed.
mean, I just think that he's just so confident that he probably could. Anyway.
I hope this don't go sideways. I feel like at the end of this video, she's gonna be like, oh, you know, we hooked up, and then I never heard back from him. I can see it happening. It happened to Alex. He even get to hook up.
My first date was actually pretty cool. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be like this, but it was really nice. I like her so much. Like, I would like to, like, maybe see if we could go on another one. No, I think you did great. It's just, you know, have you ever played that before? No. Okay, then, you did awesome.
I haven't been on too many dates ever, but this, if it's a first date, has been a really fun one. We danced, we did costuming stuff, so super nerdy and just about everything that I like.
They're even holding hands.
Holding hands already.
Wow.
Damn, son. He was quick. This guy definitely.
Hey. So after speed dating, Alex and I did keep in touch through Facebook. He has actually gone on to find someone though. He's in a relationship and not with me, and that's okay. And I'm super happy for him. And I honestly have no doubt that I'll find someone. I'm definitely more open to dating now, and I've kind of let go of the idea that a date is necessarily an indicator that.
What did I tell you? He went back to her place.
He smashed and dashed.
He gave her his master sword, and he was out of there. He was gone.
I know she was dressed in a costume, but do you think maybe she was just a bit hoey? Gave off that vibe?
No.
That was a really short skirt.
For Comic-Con, because she's representing a character, and to be fair to her, she did the character pretty faithfully. Like, that character is dressed that way. I don't know if that would put him off, especially because he's a nerd. He's going to be used to seeing that at Comic-Con. You know, girls walking around, especially he's dressed as a Mortal Kombat character. You've seen what the Mortal Kombat women are dressed like. There's barely anything there. There's literally a costume of Melina where it's just bandages and they're just about covering her boobs. So he's used to seeing that stuff. And if he's into Mortal Kombat, then he would have been to events where the girls are dressed like that. So I don't think that's the reason. Honestly, like the presenter said, he didn't even look at her boobs. This is not his first rodeo. He went there, did his thing, he kept it moving. That's unfortunately how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
You're going to be in a relationship. Like, dating can just be fun. I did fall in love at Comic-Con with Comic-Con. So I will be back next year, and who knows, maybe I will do speed dating again. We'll see what the future holds.
Surely there must be another way for people to meet.
Yeah, 100%. I'm sure there's like apps for gamers where they can meet, I guess. Or you could just put it on your profile that you play games.
Maybe we should, if there's not one, maybe we should create one.
Well, an app for gamers to meet.
Dating for nerds.
Let's actually see if it's on the Play Store.
For geeks to meet.
Jesus.
Someone's going to steal my idea now and become rich, and then we didn't do it. Thanks.
No one's stealing that idea, Sab, don't worry.
It's actually a good idea.
Team up, chat and play Kippo gamer dates. Maybe there is no apps out there for them and Comic-Con is their only way. I doubt it though. I mean, I'm sure you can just go on the dating
Light bulb's
profile.
going off.
What? What? The The light bulb's going
Yeah,
off.
you only get an idea in the light bulb.
Oh, I lit. Okay, let's end the video. Turn it off.